Hi guys, thanks for watching my video. Today I'm going to go through Tuesday's work for April 14th. I wanted to say thank you for yesterday doing our Google Meets. Thanks for being patient with me. Alexander just wanted to be a part of our video so bad. So sorry we had to end it early, but I appreciate you. Here we go. Let's start with our first one. What is 154 multiplied by 100? So again, these are powers of 10, similar to yesterday's first problem. So I just like to start with my patterns. Do 154 times 1, 154 times 10, 154 times 100. And we know that it's getting bigger by how many times or how many place values we're moving it. So 154 times 1 is 154. 154 times 10 is 1,540. It moved one place value to the left. 154 times 100 is moving two place values to the left. 15,400. So our correct answer should be C. 15,400. Awesome. As we keep going, what is 1,422 divided by 3? I'm going to pause my video, do the same. List your first 10 multiples of 3 and list your steps for me. Perfect. What I want you to do before we even get started is just simply check your multiples of 3 and my multiples of 3 and make sure that it's accurate. Junior, stop. And then, because if not, the whole division part will be wrong if your multiplication or your skip counting was wrong here. We have divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, and last repeat. Let's start. Can 3 go into 1? No way. So we're going to go 3 into 14. So we're going to look over here at our cheat sheet, our multiples, and we're looking for the number 14. Remember, we can't go over it. We can't have more. So I'm trying to get as close as I can to 14 without going over, and that's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So above that 14, the 4, I have 4 times that 3 can go into 14. That's me dividing. Now I'm going to go ahead and multiply. 4 times 3, remember we already solved it. It's right here, and that's 12. Now I can subtract. 14 minus 12 is 2. Now, I'm going to go ahead and bring down. So now I'm looking for the number 22. Can 3 people fit into 22 chairs? Yes, they can. The closest I can get without going over is 21. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So I put my 7 on top. That's me dividing. Multiply 7 times 3 is 21. Now we get to subtract. 22 minus 21 is 1. 3 can't go into 1, so I bring down my 12, and I'm looking for the number 12. Ooh, I see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times. That's me dividing. 4 times 3, remember, is 12. I can go ahead and subtract, and I'm left with 0. Now I have nothing left to bring down, and 3 can't go into 0, so my quotient is 474, and that is the correct answer, also known as B on your worksheet. Here we go. Our next one is, what is the product? Ooh, we got a big number here. We got a 4-digit by a 2-digit. 2,046 times 37. So we're going to start in our ones place, 7 times 6. If you want to pause your video and try it first, go for it. I love that because I know as I go through and solve it, I kind of go fast. So why don't you try it first, pause the video, and then check back with me. All right, here we go. 7 times 6 is 42, so I can't fit that in one place value, so I have to regroup. 7 times 4 is 28. 28 plus 4 is 32. Again, regrouping. 7 times 0 is 0, plus 3 is 3. 7 times 2 is 14. Remember to make that one smaller because it's regrouping. It's not an actual number in the 10,000s place. So we're going to multiply 7 times 0, which is 0, plus 1 is 1. That's our first partial product. Now, we're going to kill the captain, drop the bomb, sweep the deck, and we're going to multiply our tens place. So 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 is 13. 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. 3 times 2 is 6. So this is our second partial product, and we can go ahead and add them up. 2, 10, 7, 5, 7, cha, 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 slide. On your worksheet, ladies and gentlemen, the correct answer should be C on your worksheet. Sorry, my printer's not working at home, so I can't print mine out. I'm looking at it on the computer. Let's keep it moving. Our next one is how many right angles are in a circle? We kind of answered this one yesterday when we were talking about how many degrees were in a circle. To figure it out, we knew we could fit how many 90-degree angles within the circle. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 right angles in a circle. Awesome. Let's go ahead and start to find the value of H. Here we go, boys and girls. We're going to solve the value of H. What I did here is I lined up my place value, and we can start to subtract. Before you watch my video, I hope you pause it and solve it by yourself first, and then go through and check your work with me. If you didn't already, do the inverse operation to double check that you did it correctly to catch any of your own mistakes. All right, 5 minus 8 we cannot do, so I go to my next place value, but I can't take from nothing, so I'm going to go to the hundreds place and borrow. Then I can go to my tens place and borrow. Okay, so I'm going to do 15 minus 8, which is 7. 9 minus 3, which is 6. 7 minus 4, which is 3. 1 minus 5 I can't do, so I have to borrow. 11 minus 5 is 6. 8 minus 7 is 1. 4 minus 0 is 4. Cha, 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 slide. And then I can go ahead and do my inverse operation, which we know is the opposite. And I would know that this was correct if, when I added these two together, I got 491,805. That's how I could double check that I was correct. So let's see, 4, 7, 8, 11, 7, 8, 9, 4, 4, 9, 1, 8. Ooh, love it. Awesome. So my value of H, make sure you rewrite your equation out with the H equals. We got to have that variable in there. All right? Nice job, guys. Here we go. Our last one for today is converting. We're using the customary system like we use here in the U.S. for measuring liquids. Yesterday's, the last question was drawing the Kingdom of Galen. So you should already have that on your paper as a reference point to hopefully help you out. I'm just rewriting mine real quick because I'm on a different piece of paper. All right, here we go. Our very first question is 4 gallons is equivalent to how many quarts? So if I have 4 kingdoms of gallon, how many queens? So 1 kingdom of gallon equals 4 queens. Okay, so 2 kingdoms of gallon would be 8 queens. 3 kingdoms of gallons would be 12 queens. 4 kingdoms of gallon would be 16 queens. So 4 gallons is equivalent to 16 quarts. 1 quart equals how many cups? So I'm looking over here at my queen. If I have 1 queen, how many cats do they have? And we know 1 queen has 4 cats. Next, we have 12 cups, and we're trying to figure out how many quarts is that. 12 cups, is how many quarts. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. How many quarts is that? 1, 2, 3. 3 quarts. And last, if I have 2 gallons, sorry, running out of room here, guys. If I have 2 gallons, 2 kingdoms of gallon, how many queens would that be? If I have 2 kingdoms, how many queens? Well, we know 1 kingdom was 4, so 2 kingdoms would be 8. Awesome job, guys. I don't know what time you're watching this, but 9:15 on the 14th in the morning, we're going to do a Google Meets. I'm going to try Kahoot. Hopefully it works and Alexander or Michael don't bother us. All right, I hope to see you then. Bye, guys.